Most retirements don't fail overnight, they fail slowly because people trust a system that no longer works the way it used to. If you're worried that your savings may not survive the next few years, you're not imagining it. 2026 may be the year that exposes the cracks. Stay with me. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison, your retirement wealth protection educator. For over 2 decades, I've helped people protect their savings from inflation, market shocks, and the unexpected. And today, with everything changing faster than ever, it's more important than at any time in the last 30 years to rethink how we prepare for retirement. Let's start with a simple truth. Most retirements don't fall apart because of one big mistake. They fall apart because money quietly loses power over time. Here are the biggest reasons why retirements fail today. Reason 1, inflation slowly erodes purchasing power. You feel it every time groceries or insurance climb higher. Even a modest 3 to 4% inflation rate can cut the buying power of your savings in half over a typical retirement. Reason 2, market volatility hits harder after age 50. When you're younger, you can wait out the roller coaster. But at 50, 60, or 65, a single bad market year can delay or derail everything. Reason 3, most people rely on only one or two types of assets. If your entire future depends on stocks, bonds, and the dollar, then you're exposed to the same storm from 3 directions. Reason 4, retirements now last longer than ever. What used to be 15 years is now often 25 to 35 years. That means your savings must last far longer than previous generations ever planned for. Now let's talk about the hidden triple threat: inflation, volatility, and the weakening dollar. Inflation makes everyday life more expensive. Volatility makes savings unpredictable. And when the dollar loses strength, your nest egg quietly loses value. You don't need a financial degree to feel this. Every time the market drops 10 or 20%, people nearing retirement lose sleep. Every time the dollar wobbles, the future becomes more uncertain. And here's the number one mistake I see people over 50 make with their portfolio. They wait too long to become defensive. They protect their retirement after it takes a hit, instead of building protection before something happens. A great retirement strategy shouldn't rely on predicting the future. It should work no matter what that future looks like. That's why diversification is essential, not to chase big returns, but to balance risk. Think of your retirement like building a house. Stocks are the roof. They grow, but they take weather damage. Bonds are the walls, stable but not unbreakable. And gold is the foundation, steady, reliable, built to last. If all your assets react the same way to the same problem, that's not diversification. That's just duplication. So let's talk about gold and why it has historically protected wealth during down markets. Gold is not magic. It's math and history. When markets fall, gold often moves differently because it's not tied to earnings, banks, or political headlines. It's tied to something simple: confidence. And when confidence drops, gold often rises or holds steady. In periods of high inflation, gold has often kept pace or increased while other assets struggled. In market downturns, gold has often acted as a stabilizer, not because it skyrocketed, but because it didn't collapse. I'll share a quick story. A couple I worked with during the 2008 crisis had diversified into gold a few years earlier. While their stock portfolio fell over 30%, their gold allocation held steady and even gained. Instead of panicking, they stayed calm and stayed on track. That's the real value of gold. Not quick profits, but long-term protection. Now, let's talk briefly about gold IRAs. A gold IRA is simply a retirement account that allows you to hold physical gold, coins and bars, instead of paper assets. It's designed for people who want to hedge against inflation, protection from volatility, and diversification outside the stock market. Many people use a gold IRA to complement their existing IRA or 401k, not replace it. And physical gold protects value because it doesn't rely on earnings reports, interest rates, or government policy. Its strength comes from scarcity and demand and centuries of trust. If you want to learn how to protect your retirement, especially heading into 2026, I've put a free resource in the description. It breaks everything down in simple language. Take 30 seconds and check it out. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for spending this time with me. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe and watch the next video on how to build a safer retirement plan step by step. I'm Mark Ellison. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.